Hello, welcome to Small Time TV. That's where you are if you're sitting in this venue right now, or if you're on a screen at home and you've just tuned in. Welcome. We're here with one of my favourite bands actually, so I'm very happy to be hosting tonight. I'm Rhiannon. We've got Hayden on drums, Ellen on guitar, Hayley on bass, and Charlie on another guitar. And together they make up Moaning Lisa. Welcome.
Hey.
Nice to see you.
Thank you.
In this
You
room.
too.
Feels like a personal performance for me, which is great.
Exactly how we wanted it to be.
Yeah.
We'll look directly
This is only
at
for you. Is anyone else here?
Amazing. I love this
The
vibe.
whole time.
How are you? You're about to start a tour.
Yes, tomorrow night actually.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a nice little warm-up little set to get things going.
So exciting.
Very exciting.
Well, before we go into it, we'd love to hear a song.
Yes.
You got it.
The first song we're going to play is Carrie, and I just want to flag something. Since Elliot Page has come out as trans, we've just slipped out his dead name because we don't dead name people, and we have replaced it with our very own, very queer, very woman lead guitarist Ellen Chan. So if everyone can please oblige. Woohoo!
I want a Kim, I want a Courtney, I want a Florence, I want an Annie, I want a Sid, I want an Ellen, I want an Ellen and a Carrie. I want a girl who's serious.
Holy moly, I've missed seeing that song live. Let me tell you. Oh, waves of goosebumps. I love that song so much. I didn't want to be too much of a fangirl when I first walked in, but I saw you play for Mitski a few years ago, another woman who's just like doing whatever the hell she wants and absolutely killing it. Was that an amazing show?
I'm still recovering.
Yeah.
It's still in me. Absolutely. Mitski is one of our main influences, I would say, in terms of how we construct songs and things and how we say certain things and articulate ourselves. So, and then we met her. Stop it. Don't.
It was like a divine experience,
Literally.
that one.
And she's so small and she talks like this. And she's like, "You're Moaning Lisa. Thanks for playing with me." And I'm like, I want to die.
Just quietly very confident. Mm-hmm. Wow. Oh, yeah, I can only imagine what that would have been like. Yeah, speaking of quietly confident and strong females, I really found that when listening to you for that show, I think watching your show then was one of the first times I've really seen a group of women just not giving an F. I don't even know if I can swear on this show. I'm going to check. I'm going to ask my boss after this. But I feel like I need...
Yet? I feel like I swear so
I want to
much,
swear
so,
too.
yeah.
Enthusiasm. Yeah, you're huge advocates for female identifying people and women and the queer community, and it's really awesome to see, especially, as more and more of the male dominance is getting stripped away in the kindest but also brutalist way that it needs to be.
Just the brutalist way.
Yeah.
You don't have to be kind.
Yeah, it's great to hear. Is having mostly a female band set up intentional in that way? Do you want to talk a bit more about that?
I don't know. We're kindred spirits that just happen to be in the same space. You don't agree with that.
That's so true. No, that's so true.
We just kind of all happened to
kindred
be
spirit.
in the same place when we got together and in the same, I don't know. It just sort of happened that way. There's nothing intentional about this at all. I don't know.
It's just meant
We're
to
just
be.
very lucky. We're very lucky that the sort of chemistry is alive with us, so much that we can live together.
I mean, I think it's just because Ellen is the best guitarist I know, man or woman. So it's kind of so she's in my band, duh.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It didn't really come into it, I don't think.
Yeah, that's awesome. And in other news, you've just signed with Farmer and the Owl.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So cool.
Yeah.
Were they a label that you sought after, that you wanted to sign to? Was it signing a deal in the first place something you've always wanted to do as a band, or is it something just progressed into being the right decision?
I think they've kind of always been around. And I think that was a big reason why we went with them, is because right from the get-go, because Wollongong, being very close to Canberra and very accessible, was one of the first places we ever played in. And I remember Jeb coming to one of the first shows we've ever played, and knowing the Yours and Ours and Farmer and the Owl kind of people for a long time anyway, it just kind of made a lot of sense, because they've just been, first and foremost, just diehard fans, and just we get along so well as people that our values really align and stuff. And that was really what was most important to us, I think, in wanting to, expand the family. Mm-hmm. It's a more the merrier kind of deal, I think, with going with them.
Yeah. And it seems very genuine just from what I've read. It seems like you're both big fans of each other, you just said.
Yeah.
And that's just so important. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Well, I'd love to hear another song. We'd all love to hear another song.
You've got it. Which one do you want? No, I'm kidding.
I won't mess this one up. Oh, thanks. Fix the hair.
Very fresh cut. Beautiful.
She's chic, don't worry.
Stitched in my sleeve, I spent too much of my
Damn.
Thank you. We can hear the distant clapping of people. It's nice.
The guitar tones are just delish.
Oh, thank you. We work
Such
really
a
hard.
pleasure to listen to. Yeah, you
Full
can
fat,
hear it.
full sugar,
Maximalist.
deliciousness. We're very anti-diet.
I love that. I really selfishly just want to hear another song like straight away if you're up for it.
Yeah. This is a new one.
Yes.
We released it last week.
Hell yeah.
I think it was last week.
Congratulations.
No, we do this thing when we're like live streaming or whatever at home and we clap ourselves because there's not people here, but there are obviously people here. Hello, I can't see you. Hey.
Thank
there.
you. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you. Merci.
Oh, real human clapping.
It's called Something.
She has cats for eyes. She speaks Mandarin. She takes me out dancing. Oh, she's really something. And she don't buy me leather. She applies good pressure. She's not the one. No, she's not the one for me. In between great loves, she was there for me, unabashed and free. She gave me time to breathe. I thank her every chance I get to. She didn't give a reason, but she sure gave me something. She said she likes my thighs. I said I hated them all of my life. I'm still not sure if she meant it, but I since learned how to take the compliment. In between great loves, she was there for me, unabashed and free. She gave me time to breathe. I thank her every chance I get to. She didn't give a reason, but she sure gave me something. In between great loves, she was there for me, unabashed and free. She gave me time to breathe. I thank her every chance I get to. She didn't give me reason, but she sure gave me something.
Oh, that song is huge. That's great.
Thanks.
Loved that.
Full
How
fat, full cream.
full fat, full cream's the only way to be. Moaning Lisa. That's your new jingle. Anyway.
Thank you for that. Wow, what an honour.
It's on live stream now too, so we're going to have to pay you if we ever use
Yeah, true.
it in any sort of marketing.
Okay.
You're welcome.
We'll talk about this after the show. I'd love to talk a little bit about your songwriting and how you go about getting it from someone fleshing out a bit of an idea and then bring it to the band. Like, how does that work usually, or does it change?
You've got a bit of a mix tonight because we've got Carrie that was written solely by Charlie, started on the ukulele. I'll speak more into that.
A very cool instrument, very punk.
Yeah.
Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
I know that she would tell you this, but I feel like I want to say it was like this sort of slow, pathetic little song. And it didn't work at first with the band. Like, we tried really, really hard to make it a band song. We're like, no, it's probably just not. You just leave that in your Dropbox, like, you know. And it ended up being like, I don't know, it just ended up working out. But then Cold Water as well, which you heard second, was another instance where, actually that was Charlie and Ellen. Why don't you speak on that one?
Yeah, Cold Water was one of the first songs that Ellen and I ever worked on together. And then Something was Hayley and Hayden actually started it. And then Ellen and I came in afterwards. So to not answer your question, all of the above.
It is.
Great.
It is definitely.
And that's why you're kindred spirits, because if you can, pair off and then one of you write, three of you write, and it all comes together so wonderfully. That's pretty special.
It'll start with something very small, like a very small idea, and then everyone getting keen on it and just like, because the next one you're going to hear, it started out with a bass line, vocal melody, guitar textures, like it just built from there. So you've had a good mix of that tonight, but like she said, all of the above.
Very lucky. and lyrically as well, does it change in person?
Lyrically, it's probably like 98% me,
Yeah.
just because you can't shut me up. I'm like,
She's
this
also
is
a
what
very
we need
good
to
writer.
say. Thank you, Nathan. He laughed at me. I can only see you and your beautiful smile underneath that light. I think just because I think I was always really into poetry and stuff, and I'm also just talk a lot. So it kind of naturally comes out that I'm the one who writes the lyrics a lot of the time. But I mean, like Take You Out, for example, a song we released in 2019. I was going to say last year because 2020 doesn't count. Was actually Hayley, and then I wrote like the lyrics of the second verse, you know? So again, it can be anything, but it is primarily my thoughts that we all kind of discuss before we put out.
I usually talk to Charlie later like, oh, there's a double meaning here. And then she'll be like, yeah, and?
Yeah, I know, double major English. Right.
Just showing up in your music. Where else? That's really cool. That's awesome.
It's very talented.
And so you released it last week. You're about to start your tour.
Yeah.
Are there places that you've played before that you're excited to get back to?
Oh, love Brisbane. I think maybe mostly because it is so far away and the climate is so different. Like we're all from Canberra, now we live in Melbourne, so it's very like dry, cold, 4 seasons in one day. Whereas in Brisbane, it's like, you know what you're going to get. It says what it does on the tin. It does what it says on the tin. Either or. They're both funny. I would say Brisbane probably, but otherwise just all of them.
Yeah, just excited to get out and play,
Back
right?
to our hometown
Literally
of Canberra, of
so
course,
sick
as
of being
well.
around the same people all the time. I just want other people's energy.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry,
like you
love
live
so-
together, don't
Love
you?
you so much. We got to get out.
You gotta
say.
get out of this place.
Yeah.
If it's the last thing
You ever do.
we ever do.
Let's hope it's not.
That was a cute moment.
That's a cute moment. Well, I'd love to hear one more song.
Yep. You got it.
And it's been
If you
so
want
great
it, you
having
got
you.
it.
Hey, we're all writing here together. It's great.
We love it.
We've loved having you. It's been so nice for me and for everyone out there who just can't stop smiling and clapping. And I'm sure the same is happening at home. Definitely go out and see Moaning Lisa if you can grab some last tickets around the country. Thanks for being on Small Time TV.
Thank you for having us.
Pleasure, treasure.
So good.
Oh,
Thank you so much, Moaning Lisa. Again, it's been so nice to have you. You've been on Small Time TV. I've been and continue to be Rhiannon. We've got a bunch of more acts coming up for Small Time TV over the next few weeks. So jump on our website and all the places and see what's coming up that might suit you. Have a good night.